TLDR. Homeboy's camera broke. Psychology. Made. Simple.
Imagine one day looking at your child. It's the same face, same voice, same laugh. However, you're absolutely certain this child is an imposter. Someone replaced your real child with an identical copy. This is the terrifying reality of Capgras syndrome, and it reveals something profound about how your brain creates the feeling of knowing someone. So what exactly is happening? Capgras syndrome is a rare neurological condition where your brain's face recognition works perfectly, but the emotional connection is completely severed. Here's what's happening. Your brain has two separate systems for recognizing people. The visual cortex processes faces, identifying features, matching them to memory. But the limbic system generates that warm feeling of familiarity, that emotional click when you see someone that you recognize, you like, or you love. In Capgras, these pathways disconnect. You see your loved one perfectly. Your brain says, that's mum's face, that's my child's face. But the emotional recognition never fires. No warmth, no familiarity, just nothing. And your brain, trying to make sense of this mismatch, creates the only logical explanation. This must be an imposter. Now, to understand how terrifying this must feel, let me tell you about a 28-year-old man who became convinced his parents were replaced. He woke up one day and his parents felt wrong. Same house, same faces, but something had fundamentally changed. The people claiming to be his parents were imposters. He was certain of it. The fear escalated. If these weren't his real parents, where were they? What happened to them? Who were these people and what did they want? The terror became so overwhelming that he attempted to murder his neighbour, believing they were part of the conspiracy. This wasn't psychosis making him see things that weren't there. He saw reality perfectly. But his brain couldn't feel the truth. Antipsychotic medication eventually reconnected those neural pathways. His parents suddenly felt like his parents again. But imagine living in that nightmare, where the people you love most feel like strangers wearing their faces. And it's not just young adults. A 57-year-old woman had been married for decades. She knew her husband's face better than her own. But then something changed. Every single day, for about an hour, her husband would transform into a threatening stranger. Not in appearance, he looked exactly the same, but the feeling of him would vanish completely. This familiar man suddenly felt dangerous, foreign, wrong. This is different from dementia or memory loss. She didn't forget who he was. She could describe their entire history together, but her brain stopped generating that emotional recognition that makes someone feel real to us. After an hour or so, that feeling would return. Her husband would feel like her husband again, until tomorrow, when the cycle repeated. But perhaps the most heartbreaking case is of a 40-year-old mother named Mary. She looked at her 9-year-old daughter Sarah and felt nothing. The recognition was gone. She became so convinced this child was an imposter that she showed up at Sarah's school screaming, "Give me my real daughter back." Doctors prescribed risperidone, a powerful antipsychotic. It didn't work. Think about that. A mother who carried this child for 9 months, raised her from birth, knows every detail of her life, and the mother's brain simply stopped generating that feeling that makes her daughter feel real. The memories were intact, the love was still there somewhere, but the emotional bridge that connects us to the people we love, gone. And these cases reveal something fascinating. Here's what Capgras delusion teaches us. Recognizing someone isn't just about seeing their face, it's about feeling them. Think about it. When you see your best friend, your brain doesn't just process visual data. There's an immediate emotional response. warmth, familiarity, trust. That feeling happens so automatically, so instantly, that you never really question it. But what if that feeling disappeared? You'd see the same person, you'd still remember your history together, but something essential would be missing. And your brain, desperate to explain this disconnect, might conclude they've been replaced. This reveals how fragile our sense of reality actually is. We think we perceive the world objectively, but so much of what feels real is actually our brain's emotional interpretation. The scary part? As rare as this condition is, we're all one neural disconnect away from this experience. Our sense of who people are relies on invisible emotional signals we never consciously notice until they're gone. Which raises a profound question. What if the feeling of familiarity is what makes someone real to us? Not their face, not their voice, not even our memories of them, but that ineffable emotional recognition our brain generates automatically. Capgras delusion strips that away, revealing the invisible foundation of every relationship you have. So the next time you see someone you love, pay attention to that instant feeling of recognition. That's not just perception, that's your brain telling you, this person is real, this person is safe, this person is, well, them. What do you think? Does this change how you understand recognition and identity? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to explore more mind-bending psychology that reveals how your brain really works, subscribe, because we're just getting started. I'll see you tomorrow.
Please like and subscribe, you legend.